Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, I will be sharing about problems and solutions regarding issues in coastal habitat of Maldives. To begin with, first we need to know what is climate change. In simple terms, climate change can be referred as long-term change in global temperature and weather pattern. Climate change causes the Earth's temperature to rise and affects various aspects of the environment, including the ocean. The impacts are not only local but occur globally, affecting marine ecosystem and the life within them. How the issue start in Maldives? The 1988 global coral bleaching event had a significant negative effect on the Indian Ocean's reef, causing the Maldivian reef's coral cover to decline from roughly 42% to 2% due to bleaching-induced mortality. Consequently, about 60% of the coral reef under study were impacted by the most recent mass bleaching in the Maldives, which was brought on by the El Nino Southern Oscillation event. Then, I will be discussing the effects on the coastal habitats. The first effect is impact on coral reefs. In the 1980s, the Maldivian reefs were affected by a thorn starfish epidemic and coral bleaching caused by elevated SST level. When sea surface temperature or SST are unusually high, coral bleaching can happen. A 1998 coral bleaching event that caused up to 100% coral mortality with unpredictable impacts depending on species and region had a significant impact on the Maldivian archipelago. According to predictions, by the 2030s, around half of the world's coral reef would be subjected to enough heat stress for coral bleaching in the majority of the years. And by 2050, that number is likely to have climbed by 65%. Second one is changes in beach structure. In the Maldives, beach erosion is considered a very serious threat to environment that made worse by climate change and the rise of the sea level. Given that the most of Maldives land area is below 1 meter above sea level, beach erosion is a serious problem on some of the country's low-lying islands due to climate change and sea level rise. The primary source of erosion is the shift in the ocean and wind current brought on by monsoonal event. And the last effect that I will be sharing is disturbance in organism spawning cycle. The survival of the larvae of this creature depends on the health of the pelagic or marine environment because coral reefs and reef fishes with seasonal spawning cycle will experience disruption in their spawning and failure in recruitment due to changes in environmental circumstances. After that, I'll be sharing about management and conservation effort to conserve the Maldives habitats. The first one is law enforcement. The Maldives Constitution states in Article 22 that the state has a fundamental responsibility to safeguard the nation's biodiversity, natural environment, resources, and aesthetic appeal. For the benefit of current and future generation, the executive is tasked with preventing pollution and ecological degradation in all its manifestations, as stated in Article 67H of the Maldivian Constitution. Next, establishment of marine protected areas. An important action taken by the government to conserve the environment is establishing marine protected area or MPAs in 1995. 42 protected areas currently cover 24,942 hectares or 0.2% of the country land areas. These include the Biosphere Reserve in Ba Atoll, mangroves and wetland area, island, lagoons, channels, and historically significant areas dispersed throughout the inland and marine region of 13 different Maldivian atolls. As a conclusion, fish, coral reefs, and marine ecosystems are all affected by climate change. Conservation and adaptation can help reduce this impact. We can protect marine life by conserving coral reefs, managing fisheries responsibly, and putting strong international policies in place. These efforts work best when communities get involved and learn more about the issue. By acting together, we can keep our ocean healthy and support both wildlife and people in the future. That's all from me. Thank you.